Hi everybody, it's Betty Bakes a Lot. Cheers. We're gonna make dinner in my new handy dandy Tupperware Smart Steamer. You all need this, by the way. So we're gonna make two things for you tonight. We're gonna make sliders, and we're also going to make chicken and broccoli. It's all gonna be done in your microwave because it is like 5,000 degrees here in San Diego, and nobody's turning on an oven. I'm not standing in front of the stove. So we are gonna have actually two meals, but I just wanna show you how to make two different things. And it's gonna take 6 to 8 minutes for the sliders and 10 to 12 minutes for the chicken. So let's start with the sliders, because that's what I already did. I made my little teeny tiny hamburger patties. The itty bitty one is for the dog. I have 2 layers of them. Okay, it's about a pound of hamburger. It's just my husband and I, so I don't need to make as many. You can make them smaller, make multiple batches if you're feeding a lot of people, whatever. So this is how this fabulous little contraption works here. You take your base, you fill it with water. 1 3/4 cups is the minimum. There's a line on here. Now, sweetheart, if you do not put enough water in here, you're going to melt it. Trust me, I've done it. And paying for a new base is not cheap. So remember that. Always make sure you have your water in here. Then we're going to take our base. Now, what's nifty about this base is this is actually made of metal. It is encompassed in 2 coats of heavy-duty plastic. I don't know, some scientists in Florida who have some fancy degrees came up with this. Other than that, I have no idea. So what happens is the microwaves are attracted to the metal. They bounce off of the plastic and go down and are attracted to this water down here. And then little bubbles happen, steam. So it's going to steam our burgers. This is 93% lean. The leaner the beef, the less shrinkage. And ladies, we all like less shrinkage, right? I think the fellas don't like shrinkage either. But so we're going to have lean hamburgers. All the extra fat is going to drip down into the base. We're going to put our lid on. We're going to put it in the microwave 6 to 8 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, everybody. So I put it in for 6 minutes, and then I opened it and decided another minute. So you probably just maybe saw the steam come up. So what I do is I always carry it out with a towel because it is hot. Sometimes steam comes out the sides. So I'm just going to check top and bottom. So I'm going to take my little, I just took regular deli slices of my favorite cheddar, and I'm going to put them on top of these here. Oh, they're so juicy. So I'm actually going to let this sit here and steam. I'm going to put that back on, put the top back on, and I'm going to let it sit here for about another minute. And what I do for my buns is Hawaiian rolls. King's Hawaiian bread is the best. It makes the best little teeny tiny sliders. So while we let this sit, we are going to prep the food for the next segment, which will be chicken and broccoli, and we'll come back and do a taste test. All right, so our burger sat, our cheese melted. Oh, so good. These are nice and juicy hamburgers here. So I'm just gonna use a fork, plop it off. So look, oh, yum, cheese, my favorite. And put the little top on. I mean, you can put whatever you want. I'm a kind of cheeseburger plain kind of girl. I know it's crazy. Unless there's bacon involved, which sometimes I do put bacon or avocado, whatever you want, whatever makes your heart happy, that's what you can have. That's so good. So it's lean beef, but it's still moist. This is fantastic. And Hawaiian bread, you can't beat it. So yummy. We're gonna snack on this while we clean this out and get ready for the chicken. So we'll be right back. All right, so round 2. We just stuffed our faces with sliders. Delicious. So it's time for more wine. I'm a Moscato girl, just in case you were wondering. So, second round. Healthy, fast dinner. So weeknight, home from football. I mean, my son does not get home until 7:30, sometimes even 8 o'clock. So this is fast, easy. I can feed my family of 3 in here, not a problem. If you have a larger family, you're gonna wanna make multiple batches. So I'm gonna take this lovely, this is just 1 head of broccoli. I just cut it up. It's probably not actually gonna completely let the seal go down, but that's okay because as it cooks, it's gonna shrink down. So that's round one. Now what I did earlier today was I took this delicious black bean and garlic sauce that my good friend Anita Longhorn told me about. And I have been marinating my chicken tenders. I just cut them up into little chunks in my season center. It's ribbed for her pleasure, ladies. So what you do is you put this in your refrigerator after you seal it up, and you flip it every half hour. It tenderizes your meat and marinates it. Now to open, very tricky, very complicated. If you buy this, don't be like, why isn't it working? There's this little round circle in the center. Put your hand on it, lift up on the corner. You'll feel the air come out. And boom, you're done. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So, so good. Now, this is kind of a lot of chicken. I probably won't cook it all at once. I'll probably actually do 2 rounds of it. So instead of, I just got my nails done, so I don't want to get all the gunk under my nails. So I'm going to put some chicken in the bottom. I'm going to cover the bottom. I don't like to stack chicken because then it doesn't cook evenly. So I tend to just spread it all out. I'm going to wind up putting about 1 pound, but I think this was about 2 pounds of chicken. So we're just going to put 1 pound in here. So there we go. So this is also great if you want a quick lunch, you know, it's just you, you're home, just cook, you know, just enough just for you. And the beauty of this is also you can make, take a frozen salmon fillet, like from Costco or whatever, throw it in here, throw your veggies in, 12 minutes to 14 minutes, depending on the wattage of your microwave. Done. You're gonna be done. So look, how easy was that? Marinated this earlier while we watched TV. Every time we got more wine, flip it over, you know, simple. Veggies, meat, seal, 10 to 12 minutes, done. We'll be back. All right, so our chicken and broccoli is done. Oh, it smells so good. So I always take my top off and just put it on the lid. So our chicken is delicious. I'm just gonna scoop this out on my plate over here. So my cameraman, my husband, will have something to eat when we're done. So look, oh my gosh, it smells so good. So, so good. So I didn't tell you guys earlier, but this sauce, you actually can find it in your Asian aisle typically. It's usually hidden right next to the hoisin sauce from this brand Lee Kum Kee. They sell it at my local commissary. I've also seen it at Walmart and several other grocery stores. So it should be fairly easy to find around the US. So look, fabulous chicken. I have about this much chicken left. So I will give this a couple minutes to cool down before I put another round in the microwave. This was 10 minutes. My microwave is 1150 watts. So if you have a lower wattage microwave, it might take you a little bit longer, up to 12 minutes. So you can see all the extra stuff dripped out into the water. I didn't show you this with the burgers, but all the extra grease was floating around in the water. So, dinner with Betty. 2 great dinner options. But now what's the perk for you? So this beautiful Smart Steamer set happens to be on sale for the next few weeks. Regularly it is $119. It is on sale for $75, and this is a fantastic item. It's been in our catalog a few years. I use it all the time. When my husband was deployed in Bahrain last year, I mailed it to him. He used it in his like extended stay suite type place where he had a kitchen. So he used it all the time there. So here's what's in it for you. Our lovely universal knife set, starter set. This is a $65 value. So the goal is I need to sell 3 by tomorrow night, which is Monday, September 15th. September 15th. So 3 by Monday, and then I want to sell 10 by the end of the week. So everyone who buys a Smart Steamer is going to go in for a drawing to win this set of knives, which I will mail you personally. If we don't hit 10 by Friday at midnight, then I will roll it over 1 more week to go through the end of next week, because I do know some people's paydays, you know, fall on funky time frames, so I want to give everyone a chance to get in. But the goal is, as soon as we hit 10, so if that's this Friday or next Friday, which is the 26th, I think, I think. Check your calendars. I'll put the details down at the bottom of the YouTube thing, you know. I'll put all the details there. I'll put my website, I'll put a link directly for you to order. We also have some other fantastic, fun, cute, adorable Halloween stuff that you can get right now. Very exclusive, very limited time. So, Universal Knife Set, $65 value. Everybody who buys a $75 Smart Steamer will be entered to win one of these. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed my demo. Leave any questions for me at the bottom and I'll be sure to get back to you.